No, the bow and arrow was never in Heather's apartment. Heather is totally lying about that. But when will we ever be surprised about Heather lying? The bow and arrow came straight to my house when Dad died. And the seashell that Heather's crying about, I actually bought at Disney World, along with a lot of my sand sculpture castle. Heather decided she liked it and wanted it for herself, just like a lot of other things in this house. And laid claim to it and said it was hers and made a big story about it, just like she always does. She suffers from schizophrenia and makes up stories, just like Lamont does. No, the bow and arrow was never in her apartment. It came straight here after Dad died. Heather saw it here, threw a big old temper tantrum, and said it was supposed to be hers. She starts nitpicking here and there all over my house, saying, that's supposed to be mine, that's supposed to be mine, that's supposed to be mine, that's supposed to be mine. She does this all the freaking time. Because she is of the entitled generation. She feels entitled. She doesn't want to work for what she gets. She just wants everybody to hand over everything to her. I learned at an early age, because Mom and Dad made me, to work for everything I got. I started working at 13 years of age. Heather, she's never worked a day in her life. She's always had everything handed to her. And that I blame on Mom and Dad. I started buying my own clothes at an early age. I started buying my own school supplies at an early age. And when I started working at the restaurant, well, even before then, I was buying my own food. When I got done with my route, well, even halfway through my route, I would go to Ionelli's, grab myself a pop so that I could keep hydrated. And after my route, I would go over to Hardee's, grab myself a snack before I went home. When I started working at the restaurant, I was eating my dinners there. Often it was the only meal I got of the day. I would skip breakfast because I was too busy cleaning the house for Mom and Dad to earn my keep at the house before school. And then because my classmates were so cruel, I'd skip lunch because I couldn't bear to be around my classmates because they were cruel at lunch. So often dinner was the only thing I got. And then they wonder why I don't want to see them at reunions. Why would I want to go see a bunch of people I hated? Nothing against you, Martin and Teresa and Shonda. You guys were cool. Nothing against my true blue friends. But most of my classmates, I saw I saw graduation as a means for escape. Even my teachers were cruel. I really cannot remember a favorite teacher. So